Sell Your Car UK is back and delighted to offer for sale Britain's most popular 4x4 by far. I don't mean this one specifically. There are a lot of these out there. It is of course the Nissan Qashqai. This is a 1.6 Acenta manual petrol. It's first registered in January 2009 and it is currently on its second keeper and has only done 33,800 miles. And as you can see for yourself, it really is in lovely condition. There are some marks on it. It's a car based in London and it's a private sale using our services here at Sell Your Car UK. I'll take you around all of the car so you can see for yourself any little marks that might be on it, and I'll bring you up to speed as well with all the service history, MOT, tax and everything. But as we come around the car, you can see it's in that lovely grey with the black bumpers and those big alloy wheels. It's also got all of the things you want on the inside. Multifunction steering wheel with cruise control, auto wipers, auto lights, phone, 6 CD changer. Where do I stop with this? Electrically folding wing mirrors, automatic driver's side mirror. I'll get to all of those. Let's get up close and personal with the car, because as I say, there are some marks on it. I'll just show you the bonnet, which is very clean. No marks, but there are a couple of little tiny scratches just there that might be showing up. If you want to check out an album of pictures of this car, do go to facebook.com/sellyourcaruk.tv, where you'll be able to see lots of detailed pictures, including one of this little tiny scuff that's on the front, and that just continues over here. I'm being very picky. I just want to show you everything there is to show you about this car so that you're not going to waste your time coming down to see it. The front bumper, for example, down here also has a little tiny bit of a scuff there. If I come around to the wheel on the passenger side, I just want to try and show you, if I can, that the brakes are good. You've got lots of life left in those discs and those pads as well. The tyres are good as well, and the wheels are in really good condition. No sign of curbing there whatsoever. Wing mirror's got some tiny marks. I'm being very fussy. Tiny mark on the door handle. I just want to show you all of this though, so that you know exactly what you're coming down to see. On the passenger door, another little mark there where somebody's obviously opened their door into it, and tiny little scratches just there. As I say, I am being fussy. This is a privately owned vehicle that is being sold exclusively using Sell Your Car UK, so you will expect to find some marks. On the back here, just showing you those discs as well. They've still got plenty of life left in them, although they're a bit more worn than the front. And likewise with the pads, a little bit more worn at the back here than they are at the front, but still, the car stops on a dime. It really does. I have driven the car, but obviously we don't drive it here on these videos. If you want to drive it, all you've got to do, give us a call and you can arrange a test drive for yourself. I'm just going to show you now along the back here, tiny little marks where obviously as people have been taking things in and out of the car, they've just nicked the paint a tiny bit. To be expected. At the back here, you've also got rear parking sensors. You can see that for yourself, and this rear bumper is in very good condition. No cracks on any of those lenses or lights. There are those lights, very funky. Now we come around to this side, the driver's side. I just want to show you over here where it's had a little bit of a scrape. It's very small, it's mainly on the plastic here of the wheel trim, although there is, as you can see there, a tiny, tiny little scratch there going on onto the paintwork as well. No point getting that fixed. The current keeper has lived with it. I'm sure you can too. And of course, the price reflects the condition of this vehicle. Just showing you again, good discs at the back. Hard to see those pads. But as I say, it stops absolutely on a dime. Great alloy wheels, good tyres as well. I've just come over here now just to show you, although it's going to be hard to pick up. Yeah, you can see it there bouncing around. There's a tiny little dimple dent where somebody, again, evil, has opened their car door into this one. And we can also see some little scratches. Very faint little scratches. Perhaps somebody's opened the door while holding a set of keys, to be expected. And over here on the driver's side door, again, some little marks, perhaps caused by somebody opening their door into it, and some little marks on the wing mirror housing as well. If we come to the front wing, it's perfect. I'm just going to show you this wheel. Again, discs are good, pads are good, tyres are good, and the wheels are good. It's just had, I say just, it's recently had a clutch replacement. It was needed. In fact, let's go into the boot, because in true Sell Your Car UK style, before we start getting involved in the inside of the car, I just want to take you through all of the docks. That's not the Doctor Who's, That's the documents. And we've got here the service book for the car. Now, it was last serviced just before the current keeper purchased the car in February 2012, and that was done at 22,500 miles. It's currently on just over 33,350 miles, so it's due for another service in about 1,200 miles, and that's according to the dash display. And you can see there are 2 previous Nissan services as well. Current MOT coming with the car with no advisory items. That just says the child seat was fitted, not allowing an inspection of the seat belt because they couldn't be bothered to take the child seat out. And it was MOT'd on the 10th of December 2013 at 31,830 miles. If these aren't coming out clearly, then do check out facebook.com/SellYourCarUK.tv. It's got an MOT until the 9th of December 2014. Here is a bill for that clutch assembly that was done. It says here, replaced worn clutch assembly, leaking slave cylinder and skimmed flywheel as necessary. Reassembled and road tested. Car all okay. And down the bottom here we can see a bill that comes to about £800 that's been spent. So no expense spared by the current registered keeper. And they are, as I say, the second owner. If I go to the V5, you can see here, that's one former keeper. If I open it up, first registered 26th of January 2009, and it is currently with its current keeper who purchased the car. Well, that's not showing up very well, but it's the 9th of February 2012. It's also got tax, it's got the manuals, it's got the handbook, it's got the spare wheel and tools all underneath there, and the locking wheel nut as well. Isofix in the rear if you want to plug your children in. In fact, let's go into the car. Let's see what you're getting here. It comes with 2 sets of remote central locking keys that look like this. They fly, look, they're floating. Okay, I'm holding that one. I will press the unlock button, and as you see, central locking. You've got child locks on the back as well. I'm going to take you to something in a moment though that I want to make you aware of. As start though in the front driver's seat. It's an unusual place to put a steering wheel if it's the passenger seat. And you can see for yourself the seats are in really lovely condition. This very funky interior looks lovely. There's no tears, there's no stains, there's no rips, there's no smells either. They've not been using this to carry dogs or smokers. There's a little bit of patina wearing off from the door handle. Hopefully that's showing up there. You can see that for yourself. You've got electric windows, electric mirrors with electric folding button just there. As I mentioned when I was going around the car, you've got auto wipers, auto lights, and this very funky multi-function steering wheel that has cruise control and all the controls for your stereo and phone as well. It's got Bluetooth phone capabilities. I'm just going to shut the door here, put the key in the ignition, and I'm going to turn it on, show you. Starts first time, no problems. All the lights go off. That 1281 in the top of the screen, that's when it next needs a service. Oil is good apparently, although it could probably do with an oil change in its next service. And the stereo is good too. We don't need that. You've got a 6 CD changer, and you've also got dual zone climate control down here. Hello! This is for the passenger side and this is for the driver's side, and you can adjust them accordingly and turn down those fans. And there's your little AC button. I'm actually going to turn that off because it does interfere with a bit of the sound in here, although it does get a bit hot. And I'll just show you a little bit more about this car as well. Where are we? We're up here. Hello! You can see me! Yeah, forget that. I just want to show you in the back. Very clean interior in the back. There's a tiny little bit of a mark there on the seats, which we've tried to get out. That's as good as we can get it. I'm sure it will come out with another shampoo. You've got Isofix points in the back if you want to plug your babies in, and this very natty little armrest with some cup holders. They're split rear seats with a 60-40% split, so you can just sit in that side and have these sides down, or you can sit over here and have this side down. It's entirely up to you. And there's 3x3-point seat belts. You can see that just up there. In fact, what I'm going to do, I'm actually going to come round and show you it in the back, because there's something else that I do need to show you, save you having to make the trip down here and be surprised. This door handle here is on permanent child lock. By that I mean it needs reconnecting. This door handle does not open from the inside. You do have child locks, but that is currently not on, and as I say, that door handle doesn't work on the inside. It does open from the outside, as you just saw. I opened it from the outside. I'm just going to come into the car now. I'll show you there. That's that 3-point seat belt. There's the Isofix points, just to show you that. I folded away that very natty little armrest, and you've got plenty of space in the back here if you want to put adults in here or kids, and you've got these nice little map pockets as well that are quite useful. I've already shown you the boot. You've got a parcel shelf as well that's coming with the car. as you might expect. So that is the interior. I don't think I've missed anything. Manually adjustable seats with height and reach adjustment, and as well as that, I do believe, yep, you've also got the control there, so you can adjust the height and reach of the steering wheel as well. It's running absolutely lovely, 33,773 miles at the time of filming. It will probably be closer to 33,800 by the time you watch this video. I'm just going to turn that off, and I'm going to close the car. And that is everything. If there's anything I've missed out, please get in touch. I'm happy to help you out with this. It's fully HPI clear. There was some finance outstanding, but that has now been entirely paid off. And as I say, probably due for a service. Doesn't need tax until the end of July 2014, and it doesn't need an MOT until December 2014. It really is in lovely condition, and it is only available exclusively through SellYourCarUK.